welcome to the Alyssa Bliss list. My name is Alyssa. I am 23 years old. I'm a singer-songwriter, screenwriter, and professional wrestler that just happens to love doing makeup. I am not a professional makeup artist, but I love doing it. I love creating new looks, trying out new products, and that's mostly what you're gonna see on this channel. But here we go, let's get started. All right, so because I have a lot of layers, and side bangs and everything else that makes keeping your hair out of your face practically impossible, I am going to use about 50 billion hair clips to pin back my hair. Alright, so now that I've got my hair all clipped back, I'm going to start by using my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. Let me see if it'll focus. There we go. I'm just going to put a little bit there and a little bit there. That was a lot. I have very dry skin, so a lot is never that much. Just gonna rub it in. Yeah, maybe it's too much. I don't know. We'll see. Smells good. It smells like sunscreen. Yeah, it looks like I have sunscreen all over my face. Hold on just a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I fixed my whole moisturizer situation that was going on. And now I'm going to go in with my primer. I'm going to be using the First Aid Beauty Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. I got it at xCJMX for $15. And I was not going to pass that up. Put a little there, especially around my nose. I have really big pores, but we make it work. When it says pores be gone, it literally takes away the appearance of all of my big pores, which I love. Maybe I should be applying this with a brush. Again, I'm not a professional MUA. I do it how I do it. If anyone has suggestions, feel free to leave that in the comments. Alright, now that I have my primer all set on my face, I'm going to go in with the Morphe 2 Hint Hint Skin Tint in shade Hint of Cream, or Creme. I'm just going to go in with my Kat Von D brush. Or KBD Vegan Beauty, sorry. That's what it's called now. I got this brush for free with the liquid to powder foundation order that I got from their site. At the cart, it said, hey, you get a free makeup brush, a free foundation brush with this order. And I wasn't about to turn that down. Speaking of free stuff, the first college I went to, I went there 2015 to 2017, Belmont University, #1 music business school in the country, where I studied music business, naturally. They used to give me so many free shirts. If you want to go to a school that gives you free shirts, Belmont University. However, I did transfer from there. I wasn't a fan of politics. I wasn't a fan of how the city was turning into just like a not safe place to live. The culture in Nashville, the music culture, is phenomenal. I loved it. And yes, this foundation is a bit too light for my skin, or a bit too light. A bit too dark. This foundation is a bit too dark for my skin tone, but it is a very lightweight foundation because it's just a skin tint, and I don't really get a ton of breakouts. I mean, I'll get the occasional like pimple or two on my hairline on the side. I think that's because I have side bangs. I wash my face every night. I use the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil Facial Wash. I think it's a blemish scrub too, but it works wonders, I'm telling you. Okay, now that I've got my base down, I'm going to go in with my concealer. It's the Tarte Sea Hydrocealer in the shade 12N Fair Neutral. That's what it looks like. Excuse my weird faces. For some reason, whenever I'm doing this eye, my left eye, I open my mouth naturally. So I'm going to try and keep it shut as much as I can, but no promises. My favorite YouTubers are, I'd say Soph Does Life is my favorite. I also really like Rachel Cantu, and then obviously Nikki Tutorials, James Charles, Jaclyn Hill, and Aunt Manny MUA. They are all wonderful. And I'm just gonna go in with the brush I used for my foundation and just go in and brush that in, pat it in certain spots. Honestly, I like to just keep covering my eyes as much as I can. Try and get a sturdy base, even though I'm not putting concealer directly by itself on my eyelid. As Nikki Tutorial says, to not prime is a crime. Or not to prime is a crime. You know what I mean. I generally look like a ghost with all foundations, all concealers, until the very end. But I am so happy that you're here. I am genuinely happy that you're here and you're still listening to me, because this isn't that exciting. But I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Translucent Setting Powder. Again, one of the amazing TJ Maxx finds. It is normally $40, 40 US dollars. I also got it for $15, which I was absolutely psyched about. Just using this to set my eyes and set the rest of my face. I love a glowy look, but I also need to be able to put the rest of my products on. Oftentimes what I do is I set my face with the setting powder, and after I'm done with my whole look, I'll spray the Morphe Luminous setting spray to give me that extra glow. For my next step, I'm going to be doing my brows. I am not very good at doing my brows, but I try my best, and they just come out how they come out. So please don't hate me for this, but it's just gonna be what it'll be. For my brows, what I'm going to be using is the Frame Worker Brow Pomade in dark brown, and that is from the brand Tarte. It's the Big Ego Brow Pomade. This is the only pomade I've ever tried, but I have zero complaints about it. This may or may not end up in the actual video, so I am sorry for people who wanted to see me do my brows. I'm just not very good at them. Alright, so just doing the finishing touches on my brows. They're okay. Nothing great. And if anyone has any suggestions, especially for brows, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Now I'm going to go in with my contour. I'm going to be using the palette I was using for the mirror, the Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. Bow! I'm going to go in with the shade, this shade right here, and take my Shayna B Miami contour brush. I got this in my Ipsy box. And just contour. Yes, I am aware that this is also a little bit lower than some people might contour. But you know, I'm just doing my thing. But no hate, please. I'm just doing this for fun, and hopefully other people find me somewhat relatable. Some other contour palettes that I use on the daily or when I do makeup are the KVD Vegan Beauty Shade and Light palette, and then I also use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Light to Medium contour palette, even though I am very much on the light side of light to medium. Just kind of blend that upwards. Yep, that is way too dark. I don't know what I was thinking there. I'm gonna go in with my powder, try to fix that mess. Sorry about that. My camera battery died and I had to change the battery. So what I did was I contoured my cheeks. I'm going to now contour around my hairline. Wow, my eyes are bloodshot. I really gotta turn off the fan next time I do makeup. Anyways, let's go in with, oh, I forgot to contour my jawline. Makes your face look more defined. Like that. I also just kicked my tripod. Sorry about that. Now that I've finished contouring, I'm going to go in with my Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer in the shade Mastermind. That's my Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer. I'm going to go in with my contour brush again because I want to. Kind of just like soften up this contour. Wow, Alyssa, you're really going in there with that bronzer. Yeah, I am. I forgot to contour my nose. I'll do that after. Fill in the gap between my head and my cheeks. Now, this bronzer is not the perfect shade for me. I'm more of a hula light kind of gal, but I do really like this bronzer. This was my first bronzer, therefore one of my favorites. Did I add too much bronzer? That's debatable. But I'm going to go back in and contour my nose. So if anyone wants to teach me how to properly contour my nose, be my guest. Because I don't think I do it right. But no one said anything. So it could be right and I might just not know it. That actually doesn't look bad. Also, I'm still going in with that same shade. This one right here. I also saw someone contour this part of their nose. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that, but that's what I do. And no, I can't remember who it was. But I have to say, my nose looks very defined and I don't hate it. All right, Alyssa, put down the contour. I don't need to contour anymore. I look cute, don't I? No, not yet. But I'm going to now put some lip balm on my lips because I don't think they need to crack anymore while I am doing my makeup. I'm just going to be using the Tony Moly Peach Lip Balm. And don't worry, I'm not double dipping with the same finger, even though I'm the only one that uses it. I just think it's not hygienic to do that. Using the Tony Moly Peach Lip Balm, I'll show it in just a second. It's really cute. It's shaped like a peach. See it? Yeah. Now I'm going in with my Morphe 2 Amaze Wonder Tint Cheek, Lip, and Mousse. This is the Morphe 2. And I'll show you the back side. I might have concentrated too much. Let me just like use this over maybe a little bit. Put a little powder I was using earlier, the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. Yeah, I look weird. I look like a weird clown. But trust me, it's gonna look good. Now for the eyes. For my eyes, I'm going to be using both the Colourpop Wild Nothing palette. Yeah. I love this palette, specifically the green in this palette. The green whose name is Seashells. I'm also going to be using the Mellow Cosmetics Baked Eyeshadow in Olive, and it came shattered. I was so upset, but it's such a beautiful color. I've had such a hard time finding this color in any other palette. Not even any of my Morphe palettes. Morphe is my all-time favorite makeup brand, so hey Morphe, hit me up. Morphe actually liked one of my posts when I used the Madison Beer palette. You can actually look me up on Instagram at the Alyssa Bliss list, and you can see that post. It's like a quad kind of layout with 4 pictures of me, and I'm posing with my straight hair. I'm like, yeah, you know, typical Instagram poses. Since I already have my base, I'm just gonna rub that in a little bit. It's basically just foundation and concealer. I'm going to go in with the Mellow Cosmetics Baked Eyeshadow in the shade Olive and use my Morphe. This doesn't have a brush number because it's the Pride collection, but it's this brush, and yes, it is tinted pink at the tip. Go in. I love it. This is a very natural look. You can really do it any day of the week, no matter where you're going. And I especially like it because it really brings out the green in my eyes. And I normally would put a base color down before this shimmer, but this one actually turns out really nice. Really nicely, sits beautifully on my eyes, does not let my veins show through, which is fabulous. Why did I choose the name the Alyssa Bliss list? Some of you might be wondering. That's the name of my Etsy shop. I chose to call my Etsy shop that because what really rhymes with the first part of my name. So Alyssa without the A, Alyssa, and Bliss rhymes with it. Not to be confused with Alexa Bliss, the wrestler, who I actually love. Not to be confused with her, but I like the name a lot. I was thinking what I would do is, since my channel is called the Alyssa Bliss list, I was thinking at the end of every month I would do like a list of my favorite products. Maybe at the end of the year I'll be like, here's a list of my favorite products of all time. Now I'm gonna go in with the Luxie 243 Precision Blending Brush. I'm gonna use the shade Seashells in the Colourpop Wild Nothing palette. This shade is so pigmented, so beautiful. I love it when an eyeshadow looks wet. I was just gonna dip into my bronzer for my eye. That's not what I want to do right now. Oh my god, I love this look. I'm gonna go back with the Morphe brush I was using for the Mellow Cosmetics Olive shade. Just kind of blend it. Then for my under eyes, I'm gonna go back in with the Mellow Cosmetics Olive Baked Eyeshadow. If I can open it, finally opened it. I shouldn't have closed it to begin with. And I'm gonna go in with another Morphe brush from the Pride collection. It's just got like that kind of tip. And I'm gonna go back in with the Mellow Cosmetics. It's go on my under eye. Not directly on my waterline, but pretty dang close. I love it. Now, I'm going to go in with my favorite eyeliner of all time, the Too Faced Better Than Sex eyeliner. It's got a brush tip, which I absolutely love. I'm just gonna do my typical cat eye winged liner look. How's that look? I like it. I love it. You know, I don't ever not love how this eyeliner goes. I really, really, really love this eyeliner. Like my eyeliner? I like it. I like it a lot. I really, really like it. Normally I would do an inner corner highlight, but you know what? I was gonna say I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm not gonna do it. I did it. I'm going to be using the Euphoria highlighter in the shade Rodeo Drive. I got it on a special deal at Ipsy. Ipsy is a wonderful thing. The only thing I don't like about Ipsy is that they don't always give me things that are... You fill out a beauty survey, but they don't always give you things that correspond with what you put in the survey. Like, I'll get a lot of eyebrow products for people with blonde hair. My hair has never been blonde. That looks better. I like the inner corner highlight being gold. Now for highlighter, where highlighter should be. I'm going to be using my Morphe M441 brush. Even though it's not a highlighter brush, I like to use that as a highlighter brush. And the only reason I use this as a highlighter brush is because I saw Soph Does Life use it as a highlighter brush. Maybe it wasn't this specific one, but it was pretty darn close. Oh my gosh, I love that highlight. Gosh, this highlight, guys, this highlight is amazing. And now I always put highlight on my nose and just like right here. Basically all my high points. And then just a little bit on my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and I'll just rub that in with my finger. So now I'm going to put on my lipstick. I'm going to be using the Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Virgin. Can you see that? Focus, 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 focus. There we go. This is my favorite lipstick from Morphe. I have yet to try the Madison Beer shade. I have it. I have yet to try it. It's in the shade Venus, but it looks pretty similar. It's just a little bit darker. I'm gonna try that in my next video when I use the Madison Beer palette. Put it on my lips. Where else would I put it? Yeah. I almost forgot to put on mascara. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to be using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I love using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, mostly because I rarely put on lashes unless it's for a special event. Really does a great job of curling your lashes to extent that they can be curled. Alright, so I've taken my hair out of all of those clips and I'm going to spray my face with the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. It smells so good and it just gives it like that little bit extra glow. Not sure if you can see. Alright guys, this is the finished look. It's very neutral, very subtle, but I love it. It really brings out the green in my eyes, but also, I mean, you can't go wrong with a nude lip. You could wear this to work, you could wear it every day kind of stuff. I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. And in the comments, feel free to leave suggestions for future videos that you might want to see, whether that's product reviews or challenges, just let me know. I had so much fun filming this video for you guys, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.